process I would like to show you is the problem resolution process. In the problem resolution process, the activities are the assessment classification. So first the problem is entered. So the problem can be entered in both the way. A problem can be escalated from an incident or ticket, and the problem can be entered directly also. So at the assessment classification level, basically it is identified whether the problem or it is a change. Then it goes to investigation and analysis of the ticket of the problem, and then based on that, if the solution is found, it gets into implementing solution, confirmation, and then based on the decision whether this problem resolution will help me in identifying or resolving the future incident and problem, then I would like to add that as a knowledge base article. So when you click on that update knowledge base, then the system will automatically capture all the fields like the description, the symptoms, what was the root cause analysis report, what was the workaround provided, what was the solution mechanism which was taken for resolving that issue. All of them are automatically populated in the knowledge base article, and the problem gets closed over here. And similarly, when the problem is escalated to a change, it gets into the change process. Now we can see over here, as soon as this problem is resolved, and if I go back to my incident process, you can see from this wait node, the control will come to the close, because this particular incident was converted to a problem, and problem got resolved through the problem resolution mechanism. And as soon as that problem is closed, automatically that incident is closed. And this is happening because all these, the service request, incident, problem, and changes, all are in the same repository, single repository. Quickly, I will show you the change management process also. In the change management process, when the change is coming, then the impact analysis is done. At the impact level, the change can be approved or it can be rejected. And in the case of rejection, it may be possible that you need a new service request for that change. Based on that incident or that problem, you cannot authorize the change. So probably you need a new request over there. So it can be asked like new request is required, and when a new request is created, then that will follow the service request management process over there. Now once the request is, when the change is approved, it goes basically into the feasibility analysis done by the level 3 system administrator, and here the change is feasible. It goes into obtaining the change manager's approval. In case the approval is done for the low and medium risk change, you can basically go through the implementing the change, testing the change, and basically confirmation. And for the high risk change, you can basically go through the CAB. Like these are the processes which are being followed by couple of our customers, and all these processes what you're seeing over here, that can be configured and customized exactly as per your requirement. Now I will quickly show you the tool also. So in the tool, you can basically create multiple processes over there. In fact, for all the process areas like the service request, incident, problem, changes, configuration item, knowledge base, all of them you can create processes within that, and it allows you to create multiple processes also for each of these process area. In other words, let's say for the incident resolution, you may have a different process for the application incident resolution mechanism and a different process for the server, or let's say some other configuration items process. And in the process, it allows you to create the versioning. Versioning helps you to basically standardize the process. So once you basically create or define a process, it allows you to go through 3 different, what you can say is the layer. The first layer is basically the process comes into the design mode. Now in the design mode, it allows you to make changes, and as and when you want, it allows you to save the process over there. Okay, it is taking some time to open. Now when you are basically defining the process and the process is long, it cannot be done in the one sitting. So the design mode allows you to basically save the process, and when you are basically saving the process, it doesn't go through any checks and balances over there. Now once the process is saved and you are sure that okay, I have defined all the conditions correctly, all the paths have been accounted for all the conditional path, I have defined the else path like that. And then basically what you can do is basically debug the process. Now in debugging the process mechanism, it allows you to test all the paths, like I mean whatever paths you have defined based on the conditions, that my process is following it correctly. And once I am satisfied with the process mechanism that okay, all the results matches with my existing what you can see the process definition, then I can publish the process. And when you publish the process, then basically it don't allow you to make any changes in the process. So any changes in the process can be done through the what you can say is a new version of the process. So here you can see this is a process definition. This looks like a Visio diagram, but it is more than the Visio, because it allows you to define what you can say is the conditions and what is basically when the process will be generating the task, who will be getting that task, and based on the task, what will be the activity person has to perform. You can see all those you can define. When the task will come, it will show you the ticket ID, the ticket title, the status, who has requested that task. All those things you can see is coming over there. And a typical example of a task, if I open a task over here from my task page, looks like this. So here you can see the typical task look like. It gives you the complete detail, the ticket number, what is the ticket basically looking for, unable to access the application URL, what is the status currently, it is waiting for the change manager approval, what was the configuration item, so this is basically I am unable to access the CoVer URL, what was the risk level, what is the type of change. All those things you can see is basically shown over there, and the person when it is going to access the task or the task owner, that can basically edit the, you can say the field over there, provide the values, and based on the values provided, the process is driven as per the condition over there. So you can say that okay, change is approved. Now you can see different fields over there. What is the change implementation benefit, the implementation reason. If change is not implemented, what could be the consequences over there. Or if I say change is not approved, then I have to basically enter what is the reason of rejection. Now this form or the task, the process is basically you can say customized and configured exactly as per requirement. Whatever is coming out of the box, it allows you to use out of the box process as it is. Or if you require, you can always make the changes as per your requirement over there. So like see over here, when the change is approved, now you can see the control should go basically, what you can say is the change manager approval. It should come to the implement change level over there. So if I go back to that activity over there, and after that you can say the complete task. And let me take you to the change record over there. So all these you can see I am showing you the end user perspective as well as the administrator perspective, that it allows you to, as an end user, allows you to access the task and complete the task. And as the administrator, it allows you to access the process definition and modify or define the process as per your requirement over there. So you can see it has come to the level schedule change. Okay, so that is there. And another thing what I wanted to show you, that the process is completed, then it should come to this path. You can see that it has come to the schedule change, and in the change process, if I open the diagram again, you can see it has come to the this one, implement change over there. Okay, now I think I can go through the full tool presentation, but since the time is short, it's already, I think we have passed the time, so we can take the questions now. Mr. Bose. Hello.